Poor Savati. The nightlife around here is limited to owls and jackals.
I've known Adler since Nam. Give it 20 years. He'll grow on you.
Sup, Case? Figure in this line of work, you'll end up in all sorts of crosshairs. But the CIA's dedicated my life to our country, you know? I believed in its potential. Still do, despite everything. Adler expects everyone to Michael Jordan when he says jump. But I don't do no questions asked. Cat knows a lot more than he lets on. You've heard the rumors. Adler's a wildfire. Burns through whatever's in his way if he gets the job done. Thing is, I'm not dancing to that tune. We're putting an end to the Pantheon and getting out of this thing alive. Tell me about it. Woods is really maxing out his credit on this one. But he's got a hell of a large line of it. After Capital Station? Hell, I don't see the cavalry coming either. We're all there is. He spent the last year gunning for the old guard at Langley. Maybe he was the mole behind Panama, too. If it wasn't Adler, someone sure did a bang-up job making it look that way. I don't know, man. Can't say it all adds up. Sounds good.
So, here we are. I'm sure he is. So are a lot of operatives up on the memorial wall. A big heart will weigh you down. I don't know if you had the pleasure of working with Jason Hudson. He was one of the casualties back in Panama. Just weeks before he died, he told me about a paramilitary group that may have infiltrated the CIA. Guess what they were called? Hudson seemed to believe they were homegrown, maybe transnational, but American-dominated. Most likely military and intelligence expats. The recruits seem Western-trained, English-speaking. They know how to think like us, which makes them especially dangerous. After Frank got out of Walter Reed, the news was that I put him in that chair. I was the one who compromised his Panama mission in '89, got Hudson and Mason killed, Woods injured. All bullshit. When I skipped town, I went silent on him, on everyone. Better he hate me than get caught in the net, but I guess it didn't matter in the end. So yeah, he did take a leap. He's loyal. Last March, someone produced documents showing encrypted transfers. From the drug lord Raul Menendez to my personal bank account. I got wind of it before Langley called me in from Morocco. Decided not to get on that plane. I'd been in contact with Alawi since the beginning of the year. He wanted a red carpet out of Iraq and was willing to talk for it. As a Minister of Defense, his value was high, and he knew it. After coalition forces attacked, well, his timeline changed. I was to meet him in Kuwait and supply passage through Europe. Seems I wasn't the only one who knew his plans. Uh-huh.
Palace we're after is in western Iraq. Syrian desert. There's a complication, though.
Desert Storm. Coalition forces launched the operation 2 weeks ago against Saddam Hussein. They're taking out as many strategic targets from the air as possible.
They haven't destroyed the palace yet, but that's about to change. British SAS forces are on the ground hunting mobile Scud launchers, and they've marked our palace for massive aerial bombing. That can't happen. We don't know what Pantheon's hiding in the bunker under the palace. If it's destroyed, we lose the trail.
I reached out to an old collaborator of mine at MI6 for a favor. She pressured the SAS to delay their airstrike, but it'll come at a cost.
We're gonna pose as Delta Force operatives so this Helen Park can get us to the front. Then we're gonna help the SAS clean up those Scud launchers. After that, Palace is ours.
The SAS want these Scuds destroyed as much as you want that palace. We think the Iraqis could start launching at any time.
Jackal 2-1, let's smash those launchers! Moving to flank the first site! Alright, Park! Keep those Yanks of yours on a tight leash!
There, Scud up. It's already happening.
The site's still a quarter click ahead. Can you pick it up?
Activity!
Jackal 1-1, we're going in hard. Scud site's through here. Follow me.
Jackal 2-1, we're on the other side of the ravine, closing on target.
Faster! Down. Take them out. See someone?
We're clear.
Jackal 1-1, we're nearly in position.
We're at the top of the ridge, kicking things off. Maybe a dozen tangos down there.
Let's move! They're launching!
Enemy truck incoming. We're running out of time. We've got it. Stay clear. I'm gonna charge on that Scud now. I'll cover you. Get down there, Jackal 2. Jackal 2, what are you waiting for? Knock it down! Bang up job, everyone. Now listen up. Pritchard, Skinner, clear up this rubbish and unload the trucks. Yes, sir. We're building our layup here. Your crew's not too shabby, Park. Now let's see what else they've got.
This will be our base of operations for now. Here, you won the straw vote and get to carry the TAC map. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so you'll find it useful. We need to neutralize 3 more Scud sites. Stay alert out there. You might find other things of interest as well. Gladney's promised to help your team breach the palace if you destroy those Scuds. Help him out, and we'll see if he's a man of his word. You can talk to him yourself if you'd like. He'll stay here in the layup, working logistics for the SAS. Once you're ready to head out, we'll follow your lead.
Got no shortage of guns.
Grab whatever gear you want.
Might want some of that C4. Shit'll tear right through a Scud launcher. We'll get going when you're all tooled up.
Need something? So much interest in this palace. If it was up to me, we'd have blown it to Kingdom Come by now. The only reason it's still standing is Miss Park over there. Interesting indeed. Yeah. Just help us take out the remaining Scuds and we'll help you get whatever it is you need. Not at the moment. It's too many bloody surface-to-air missiles. In fact, I just received word that some of your Delta Force friends were shot down nearby. We have our own attack helo, but it's not getting up there unless you find some way to disable the SAM sites in this region. The Iraqis have a few new encampments, likely connected to these cross-border missile strikes. Intel reports several unusual forces embedded in the camps. I'm not sure what you should expect there. You're mostly on your own there. Command's made some supply drops in the area, but we haven't had a chance to retrieve them. If you find any, they're yours. I've sent Jackal 1 for the Scuds in sectors 7, 8, and 9. The rest are yours. We put advanced scouts on the ground to find the sites, and they're still out there. If you meet any, they might have additional intel. Don't you Americans talk? Of course. But no one besides Park seems to know about your little pack. To be honest, I don't give a shit about your agenda if we can get the work done out here. Let's hope they make short work of their targets. Don't worry. If all goes according to plan, they'll be back in time to help raid the palace. That is, if you uphold your end of the deal. What do you have in mind? Best of British to you out there.
We've got a couple rovers available, Case. Take your pick.
Case, if there's anything else you want to know about the mission, I'd speak to Gladney over there.
We ready?
position!
I'll keep an eye out.
That'll help. We should grab any others we find.
Let's keep moving.
Let's hit the road.
On your right. Delta, I see you in the area. If you need support, I'm at the top of the ruins.
They see us! Got eyes on tangos. Haven't spotted us yet.
حسنا فلنعد أدراجنا. على عدو. لنعد إلى مهمتنا الأساسية.
Good.
هناك خطب ما.
Case, a few to your left. That'll blow your cover. Like a pro. Three o'clock. They'll see him go down. I wouldn't take that shot.
Launch is starting! Take it out before it launches! Control the RCXD! One down, 2 to go.
Alright, back to the truck. Clear.
We're done here. Let's get going.
Exchanging fire!
Aren't the best I've seen. They got numbers.
I think they'll be expecting us from here on out.
As they should. I appreciate a warm welcome. Tangos, take cover! That's all of them.
Delta, you made it. I've got enemy positions. Take a look. Scud's history. Nice work.
Yeah, let's grab our wheels.
Rocky's close by. Keep low.
I believe that's it.
Pantheon isn't here by accident. The area.
Pantheon cache. Still fine case.
Gladney, we're heading back.
We got gunfire to the right. Over those dunes. Careful.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Bannon of Delta Force, requesting immediate backup. We're taking heavy fire at the helo.
Over there. That orange smoke marks a supply drop.
Requesting assistance.
Might be worth checking out. Hostiles trying to steal our shit.
We're taking heavy fire at the helo. Requesting assistance. Is anyone out there? We've got it.
Think we're clear.
It appears your mystery group might be real after all, Adler.
But you don't trust me?
Just as much as I need to. Don't act surprised.
Over that ridge, see it? Radar dishes south of here.
We're taking heavy fire at the helo. Requesting assistance. Is anyone out there? We've got an injured team and a down bird. We can't hold on much longer. We're taking heavy fire at the helo.
We're clear.
Where did we leave that thing? We're taking heavy fire at the helo. Requesting assistance. Is anyone out there?
Here we go.
We've got an injured team and a down bird. We can't hold on much longer.
More orange smoke. Means more supplies.
They're taking our supplies!
That's all. Let's move.
To the road.
Look, there's increased security at the Scud site.
Good to see a friendly. Watch your back out there.
He's down.
Good to see a friendly.
Moving.
Go back down! See a friendly.
You learn how to drive, Casey. Riverbend's a tight squeeze. That's
On our way to layup, Gladney.